Hey guys, welcome back to
Vince. It's my. Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of the Unsuitable TV podcast. Today it is only me and Vince. Sadly, rest in peace to the other two. Papa bless, dude. We've last week's episode we went live. I regret it.
So do
Rest in peace, Brock. Your podcast episode was the worst.
But shout out to all the guys who actually stuck around, especially you, Sean.
Good job. I still have the flavors. I drank most of the Mountain Dew, but I still have one of them. It's in my little fridge. I really doubt that we're going to be... I should not wave that around. That is very easily getting picked up. We're probably not going to do near as many live podcasts. Live will be mostly just for... I don't know, gameplay when I feel like it, because we have an Elgato now. God,
You're just having problems right now.
I'm having like a... Okay, well, there was just a train, and trains are very far away from my house, and we very easily heard that horn. That's cool, I guess. Oh, no, that's a truck. There's a truck out there. You can hear its engine revving. Hooligans. Today... we don't have much planned for what we're going to talk about, but we're just going to see where the world takes us. It's just me and Vince, and it's a whole lot of big boy talk. And once again, Miss Damien, rest in peace, dude. He's not dead or anything, he's just not here today. Yeah. Vince,
yes.
There's something in the news, and by the time this podcast comes out, it's going to be very old in the news. Yeah. Because we record... Okay, hold on, no, what? Okay, this podcast, the reason this one's going up on Saturday is because we did not have any time to record it, so we could put it up on Friday. Sorry about that. We're gonna try and keep podcasts on a schedule. That's it. Other than that, uploading's gonna be random.
Yeah.
Just like when we have time.
But I feel like the podcasts are probably if anything, the most successful, if we can say that, which I don't think we can.
We aren't successful. These are just fun.
Yeah.
But, so we're releasing this on Saturday, and even though we're releasing this the day after we talked, the basement, they weren't locked in the basement. They were just locked in their house. These kids, this is not old news. We just never, did we talk? I don't think we talked about it on the last podcast. It's more of a happy-go-lucky drink soda and throw up type of episode.
Yeah, mixed with Brock and I's adventure with EA and just all their network.
EA, bro. I ain't even mad about the microtransactions. Get my boy Brock's account open.
Yeah.
I keep saying rest in peace a lot, but I mean, there's just so much that needs to rest in peace.
To y'all listen, no one's died yet.
Yeah, no one's died except for Brock's love for EA and
and his account.
How much money do you think he spent on that, like, realistically? Because he says it's not a lot, but it's...
Combined between us, I'm thinking $200.
No way, dude.
If not more. I'm saying at least $200.
That is insane.
It's a dedication. For the past, like I said last podcast, I'd played that game and still am for probably about 3 to 4 years now, every single day.
That is... Vince, I just want to give you a round of applause because your Mad Mobile is not going to rest in peace. It is going to live on.
It's living on.
It's going to live on in the hearts of everyone. So back to our basement boys.
Yeah.
The kiddos in the basement.
Those girls.
It was boys and girls, dude.
Whoa.
He
had multiple?
Yes.
That's crazy.
You don't know much about this story.
No,
I know a whole lot.
Like when I watch the news, like I'm in it for the weather.
That is the... So this dude and his wife, they had kids, alright? And with their kids, I don't even know why they did it. It may have come out in the news why they did what they did, but as of me knowing, I have no clue. But what they did is they, like, chained all their kids to, like, their beds and stuff. And I shouldn't be laughing, but it's just crazy. And, like... they would put, like, snacks on the tables, like, just out of the kids' reach, just, God. Torture them. And I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume that there were beatings.
Probably.
I mean, it's just horrible. Like, I feel so bad for... Okay, like, One of them, the oldest one, is like, I feel like they're in their late 20s, but that might be wrong. They were old. Like, you would not think they would be locked up. But, like, that kid's gonna be messed up for a long time.
And he's not really even a kid anymore.
I think it was a girl, actually. I think it was one of the girls.
Wow, that's crazy. Like, for anybody, just to be in, like, that condition for your whole life.
But I mean, like, most of her life is, like, like a quarter of her life is, like, passed in, like, this horrible place.
Like, no childhood.
But the youngest one was, like, 2. So, that one's just gonna grow up with, like hearing
stories
about this stuff. And it's gonna mess... These kids are gonna get, like, bombarded by, like, news channels and stuff. There's going to be a special in, like, 10 years about these kids, and they're all gonna come
basement
on
kids.
Basement dwellers.
I hope they have therapy for free, like, free therapy for life.
Like, I just, like, okay, so they chained them up, but by far the worst thing is the boys had to get the identical bowl cut as their dad.
No.
Like,
that's the worst thing.
That is, I don't know what's worse, being chained up or having that bowl cut, because both of them are a crime, dude. Okay, hold on, let me pull up a picture.
You don't think, like, just on them, or do you think the
I've
whole
sent you
bowl
a picture
cut
of this dude before. This dude's become a meme on my phone. I just send them to people. This dude, motorcycle helmet hair. Like,
do you think a bowl cut just in general is a crime, or just on him?
This dude, this isn't even a bowl cut. Like, what is this? It's like a mullet and mole cut.
No, you remember the show Ned's Declassified?
It's coconut head.
Yeah.
Coconut head did not age well. Yeah. The dude grew up to chain his kids to beds, and I bet it. But you know what? The fact that he found somebody that he loves that agreed to do this.
That's crazy.
It's a triumph of love, dude.
But what if he had to agree? Like, what if he was chained? No, never mind. He probably chained up his wife too.
No, dude, they were in on it together. They're both going to jail for a long time.
I hope forever.
It is. I think it's a life sentence. I keep laughing, but I can't help it. I'm a jolly
and I don't think you're laughing. Like, you're laughing at the situation, but you're not laughing like that's a horrible thing. I think you're just
I'm not, haha, you suck. It's like just holy crap. Like
astonishment
how would
laughing.
You do this to your kids? Like, think about it. Like, if they had 9, they pleaded not guilty.
How?
How are you gonna get out of that? It's like, there is so much, unless imagine if their kids just did this themselves. Like, they were just pooping on the floor, and the parents were just like, what are y'all doing? I hate you, Mom.
Gonna put you in jail forever.
Go to jail for a long time. I really doubt that's what happened, but
it's like the 20-year-old girl's fault, the whole thing.
She didn't escape. She let herself out, and escape. She didn't escape. I can't think what I was trying to say. What if it was just one of the kids, and put the blame on the parents? Like, you take the blame, or I'm gonna cap Jim here, little Jimmy.
That's crazy.
Weird.
That's like in the Crucible, the book. Like, Abigail, the main.
I
know, but so you have this one girl, and she says that if any of the other girls tell them about their witchcraft and her drinking blood and everything in the forest, that she will kill them all.
Oh, I do actually think I've read the Crucible.
Yeah, we read it this year in English.
I can't remember. I don't think I've read the whole. I think I've heard a lot of it. I've never seen the movie, but I know what you're talking about. Because it's like what the movies. I know not what the movie. What the book's based on is something that actually happened back then.
Yeah.
Not real witches, but
witches are real.
It's very based in that time period.
Yeah.
Where
the whole witch hunt
you're
type
acting
thing.
Goofy, you're gonna get strung up.
Yeah.
Why do people do this to themselves? There's just, you look back through history and you see so many times humans have just screwed themselves over.
Big time.
Oh my God. I was about to say the Holocaust, but I just brought something up. Poland is, this is not, the Holocaust was horrible. Just putting that out there. I'm not going to defend it at all right here, so I don't even know why I needed to put that out there. Everybody knows Holocaust, horrible thing that people did. Horrible thing that the Germans did. I'm pretty sure everybody from that time is dead now, though. I mean,
they're survivors, but like,
do they ever forgive like an old Nazi?
No. There's on the news a few weeks ago, if not last week, said that there's a Nazi general who is being put on trial for his war crimes.
So
and he's like 90 years old.
They're still getting justice for like what they did. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel bad, but not. But once you add like, I feel bad it's like this 90-year-old man. But then once you learn that like, oh,
like
he
what
did
he
some
did,
messed up stuff, dude. You're gonna get locked away for like the next
2 years,
3 months of your life. But Poland is trying to like, okay. So a lot of people are mad at Poland's government right now because they think it's like, what's the word? It's like encroaching on people's free speech or something. I can't remember the word.
Is this a whole like gender?
No. This has to do with the Holocaust.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but what they're trying to do is they're trying to pass a bill. I can't remember exactly what it is, and it's kind of driving me crazy right now. But it's very close to just like a whole country like passing a bill basically it's Holocaust denial.
Oh, so they're like saying that the whole Holocaust
They're saying it happened, but they're like, we weren't involved in it. Which they were, but they were taken over. So I don't even get why they'd take it out. Because it's not like Poland made the... Poland was a Jewish country.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knows you didn't want it to happen. You got taken over. You don't have to say that... Like, it makes... The reasoning makes no sense to me.
But so it's like forget and forgive and then move on?
It's like... our officials weren't involved with this at all. But it's not like... Okay, I may be wrong here. But it's not like they were willingly involved. Because it's like... They literally were invaded.
Yeah.
And had guns pointed at them all. But then again, there could be like some high up dude that was like... Get the Nazis in here. Get these...
Yeah, well,
Jew boys out.
That's how World War II started, with the invasion of Poland.
World War II talk. When did we got pulled in the war because of Pearl Harbor, right?
Yeah, that's how the U.S. got involved, but the whole World War started...
Nothing matters until the U.S. is involved.
Yeah, we live in America.
We can
America
just call
first.
We can just call it the international disagreement. When America comes in, then it becomes something cool.
Yeah, to us.
Yeah, I bet you living back then it was horrible. Poor British people. Like, you always hear about like...
But British people are cool.
You always hear about like all this bad wartime stuff. But it's like, oh, it only happens on, like, the bad guys, like, front. But, like, Great Britain used to get bombed, like, crazy. Because they, like, if you look... Have you ever seen the movie Dunkirk? I think we
No, not yet. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I'm gonna, but...
Dunkirk.
Late.
Or just France. The Channel.
Yeah.
England. So it's like, you can see the land your enemy has from your own territory. And it's not like you're right on the border of each other. It's like you can see all these countries that your enemy controls, but you can't go do like an invasion because it's across the ocean.
Yeah.
Of the channel. So like Germans would like send bombers over and blow up the cities. And it was like they couldn't do anything because I don't know. Great Britain, what happened, dude? Why'd you see a world power? What took you? Why were you so bad at defending yourself?
I was gonna tell you a story, but
you can tell me it, dude. I
don't know because I think it might be offensive to some people.
Offensive?
It's not racist or anything.
We have to like clarify that every time. It's like we've not had Damien the last 2 podcasts, and it's like every time we tell one of these stories, like we're not racist, I swear.
But it's not a black thing at all.
Okay.
But so I'm in history class,
and
we learned about like the whole like invasion of France, of Germany, and like how they just fled, or not fled, but they kind of like surrendered. France did, and it was like describe France's like surrendering in 15 words or less, and I'd put wimps.
That is like the most American thing you could have written down. Like, look at the French losers. Oh my god, we have. I love this podcast so much. We say so much dumb stuff that like doesn't. This is what we're not millennials. Did we talk about the whole millennial
Yeah,
thing
we
last
did.
podcast? I forget.
No. It wasn't last podcast. It was just like on our own time.
Yeah. We're not millennials. We're like after millennials. So this is like
But we're before.
CNN, put us out there as like the best podcast for young people. We need the publicity, please.
Yeah.
I'm struggling. I don't have a job. Anybody, I'm gonna put a Patreon in the description. Hopefully, I have one set up. Please donate. I feel bad asking this.
But you say it every time, and we still haven't have a Patreon yet.
I forget that I asked. Just look in the description. If there's a Patreon, donate. I'm not begging for money. This is definitely.
We're just asking.
I'm not lazy. I am. But okay. Moving on. Vince, I've thought about this, and we are at like nowhere near the amount of subs we need for this.
Yeah.
But
giveaway.
Merch.
Ooh, I would love some merch.
Like of us? Like
Yes.
What would you do?
I would
your
have
merch be?
slogan like
Just like put our catchphrase that you said. I'm not
cool,
racist.
Julio.
No, you said that. That was like
That was months ago.
We hadn't even made a video. You weren't even like, okay, I had this channel way before it was just me and Vince, where there was nothing on it. I'm like, we could do a YouTube channel again. This was before we even knew that we were going to use Unsuitable TV.
Yeah.
And you're like, we need a catchphrase. It's going to be Coolio Julio. And I was like, no.
I say that a lot, like in my text messages.
We might
I'm
as
like,
well just force it in.
Yeah.
Make it a catchphrase.
Oh.
That's iconic.
I like the whole like old UTV logo, like the brown old TV.
I can't see colors right. I thought it was...
That's right. Yeah.
Why do you like the old logo? I like the new one. I like the
new one's
very...
cool. It's like, I don't know. The old one is just, I like the whole like nostalgic type feel. It looks.
Bro, okay.
That
Who
was
runs the
podcast.
channel? Who runs the channel?
Yeah, we're talking about this. I'm not
Don't.
saying that's what it is.
We'll have the vintage T-shirts. It'll have our old logo on it.
The old logo that we had for like a week.
That'll be like the Podcast 1 logo. 'Cause that still is the thumbnail
Yeah.
for Podcast 1, because I never changed it, because it's a pain to re-upload. Like a 2-hour long. It's not 2 hour long. How long was our first one? Like 45? We've got
30 something.
so much longer, like progressively.
Mm-hmm.
Like, first podcast was like...
I think like 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah, and then we went...
And the second
We went
one,
to like an hour or something, hour 50, or was it just 53?
it was 56, 53, 56.
So we got very close to an hour. Number 3 was like 2 hours long.
Yes.
Of just us rambling.
But that
Don't
was a
go
good
watch
one.
number 3? Number 3 is the last one we did.
No.
Wait.
This is number 5.
No, this is number 5. Hold on, I gotta pull this up because I look like an idiot
Because the 2 hour long one was the whole nostalgia.
No.
Yes.
Hold on. I gotta pull up my analytics. Hold on, Vince. Shut your mouth, boy. Watch me playing a great... When did I upload this? Oh, it's on our private. Don't expect there to be a video because it's on private and I'm gonna delete it. Unsuitable Podcast 2. Unsuitable Podcast 2 is nostalgia.
Okay,
It's 52 minutes long. Unsuitable Podcast 1 is 38 minutes. Unsuitable Podcast 3 is unlisted. Because I didn't want it to be listed.
Oh, was that last week's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's still out there, but...
Okay, so Unsuitable, or podcast number 2.
It's just
is
on
the
a
best
playlist.
one.
It's
Yeah.
the only way you can find it now is going on a playlist and clicking it. Number 2 is by far the best. And that was... is it the one where Gage woke up in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
Because we filmed that one at like 4 in the morning.
I thought it was like, I think it was 1. 2.
No, it was way later. I remember thinking like, I need to go to sleep.
We woke up early that morning.
No,
though.
you woke up early that morning and just like as a product of that, you woke me up and I was like, please no. Oh my god. It's 4. There's 4 of these. We've been doing this. This channel has been ours for like a month.
Yeah.
That's what it means. For 4 weeks. We've uploaded on a Friday until today.
Dang.
When we broke it. And
Bad boys.
Our upload schedule has like changed an insane amount. It went from like, 1 video a week to 2 and then to none.
Yeah.
Because Well, not none. Okay, there's videos. They're gonna be randomly. There's just no schedule to them now, because when you're in high school, it's very hard to produce quality content. You can go check out Blues. He gives a perfect explanation of why we're not doing a schedule over. I can't remember what video it is. I'm not gonna link it in the description though because
watch them all.
I'm tired. This is like our third time to shout out Blues.
Yeah.
Go check him out. Special guest maybe? Vince.
Yes.
I'm gonna talk to you about something.
Okay.
Something I brought up a little bit earlier.
Okay.
How many other... What are we? What's after millennials? Gen Y? We Generation Y?
Oh no, but we're not. Twin Towers. What?
What?
It's
a video you watched.
It's a college humor one.
I was 6 months old when the good old towers collapsed. Exactly.
I was almost a year.
We're young, dude. We're young. We're youngsters. Okay, we're not. We're like 16.
I'm 17.
Nah. I don't care.
September I'll be.
I can't.
18.
I don't care. Hold on. Will there be a podcast on my birthday?
There will be on mine. It's a Friday.
I thought you were already 17, dude.
Dude, 18.
Your birthday's really far away.
September 28th.
You think we're gonna have a channel for that long?
Yeah. It's gonna be really good. We're gonna have like a birthday special.
Hold on. My birthday's on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll record it then.
A vlog. Yeah. Happy birthday to Paul. Hold on. What day does spring break start? We're just
March.
Yeah.
It's like the whole March.
It starts here, right? Like this is our last day.
Yes, and it's through the 17th.
Daylight savings.
Cool. All right. So what about Generation Y or whatever we are?
How many kids our age do you think have like a podcast? Yeah, I take that back. There's probably quite a few.
Like in the world?
Yeah, there's probably quite a few. Like we can't be the only ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's no we're the only ones, but like how many?
God, say under.
Come on, Vince, give me a number, dude.
100,000.
That is actually probably pretty accurate. Okay, CNN. We are we will suck up to you if you publicize
us in any way.
I know
that's good. That's positive.
Yeah, we will.
Two shuck up boys.
I will become.
Podcast.
I haven't committed to a political party yet, so if what you want is me to be a Democrat, and I'm selling myself. Okay, I will change my political beliefs, which honestly aren't all that different from CNN's. Oh my God, this is... We live in Texas, dude. That is a very dangerous thing to say. Okay, I'm trying to think.
He'll sell his political beliefs to you.
I will completely change my political beliefs if you... Okay, hold on. I'm not a slave to you, CNN, but if you publicize us, you can send me a little email that tells me what to say. And, like, topics to bring up. And if that... Just, dude... Publicize this, please. Okay? I mean, it's not that hard.
Yeah. It's... What, that
15
seconds?
We can market ourselves as that. A Gen Y podcast.
That'd be cool.
I'm doing a big billboard thing. Gen Y podcast. And we'll be like...
UTV.
We'll be the youngsters on the block.
That'd be so cool.
Dude, forget the YouTube channel. Let's just become podcast.
That's pretty much what we are.
Yeah.
It's just
I think about this. Our upload schedules are... Okay, we are basically a podcast channel. Like, here's a video sprinkled in.
Yeah, but podcasts are fun. They're really fun to make, and I love talking.
It's one of my favorite things we do by far. Like, I love playing video games with you, dude. But when we sit down and have these conversations.
Oh, an update on video games, guys. I found a game where I'm actually good at Fortnite. And it's not...
Oh, actually, do look forward to doing a video with that.
Yeah.
We're going to do something with that soon. I've got a few wins, No big deal. Yeah.
I keep coming in second in squads because that's pretty much all I play. Because I like talking to people.
Squads, like... Do you talk to your team?
Yeah. I shout us out.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm top.
I'm like, hey guys,
shameless self-promotion.
Yeah, I'm like, go follow Unsuitable TV. We make videos and podcasts and stuff, and it's just a great thing to do. And sometimes they don't talk back, but I'm like, jump if you can hear me and you're gonna subscribe. And sometimes they jump.
Dude, hold on. Let me check analytics. Let's see if we've actually grown at all. YouTube Studio. Oh, hold on. I'm on the wrong thing. I forgot to check my analytics. Dude, it worked.
Yes.
Holy crap. We're down to it's not working that well, but we got 4.
Yes.
And I know that those didn't just come from, our watch time. Everything's up. But I mean, I guess it's because we're like a new channel. So everything's just going to go up on its own, really.
Yeah. This is going to be fun.
Dude, I'm ready. I'm ready for the long and bumpy road of this.
Yeah.
Can we get to 25 people?
What are we at so far?
19.
Yes.
25's not that far away. Isaac,
that's
bro,
sick.
come on the podcast so we can get some publicity. Publicity. No.
I was thinking about that. I was like, what if you got on the mic? And I was like, whoa.
We're going to keep this kind of low key, even though it's not because you shout us. I'm going to start doing that.
I want us to do squads
Just
with
with
2 randos.
That'll be fun, dude.
Yep. And then we're like, hey, go follow Unsuitable TV, and then you could do it, and I can do it, and I'd be like,
I'll let you do it.
I'll go subscribe right now.
See, I'm like, okay, so it's like we have the owner, which is me, even though I like calling myself that, but really,
Gives you power.
I share it with y'all. I just say I'm the owner because I have the ability to change all the passwords on y'all without y'all knowing.
And I can do it too.
No, you don't have access to my email.
Yeah, I do.
I have 2 emails linked to the account.
Oh, okay.
So you back off. If you ever try and pull some power move, you're out, dude. I can lock you out of everything.
But then can I just put my email on it and link it to mine?
I actually only have that one email linked, so yeah. You called my bluff. Don't you ever try and pull anything on me.
I might for
Because it is linked to my phone.
Okay. And so you would see it anyway.
I would see that you're like changing everything. I'd be like, what's this? Why are our thumbnails changed? Why is our channel art different? And I'd be like, trying to change all the passwords. Vince got crazy. Yeah. Dude.
Oh, on my MacBook, I'm on it so much, my main email now that it logs me in is ours.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Because my recommended videos have changed. Why
do I get so many Childish Gambino and Hobson
It used to be like Super Mega. Super Mega only plays a little bit of Game Grumps sprinkled in and some Good Mythical Morning. Now it's like I'll turn on like a music mix thing, like you press my mix and it brings up all these songs that like I don't like. I'm like, what is this? I've never listened to these before.
And they're my music.
Yeah, and it'll be like continue watching because it's like I don't even.
It's like halfway through.
Yeah, it's like halfway through this video, and I'm like, I've never watched this before, and like wherever you look stuff up, it changes. It tells me like the last thing people looked up on the account. So I'm like looking through it. I'm like, who's looking up these like videos? Like I don't. I have like 3 people I watch. Vince.
Yes.
Let's talk music, people.
Oh, okay.
You think that Hobson's better than Tyler the Creator?
Yes.
Not just better than everybody. Hobson is better than a lot of people.
Yes.
You think he's better than Tyler the Creator?
Yes, I do.
But if you look at the recent Best Rap Album Grammy nominees,
okay, but
Hobson isn't on there.
Okay. Hobson is an underground rapper.
And you're gonna tell me that Tyler the Creator isn't?
He's more mainstream than
you.
Like,
I would feel semi-comfortable listening to Hobson with my mom. I would feel completely uncomfortable listening to Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, because Tyler the Creator talks about raping a pregnant woman having...
Okay, can we not slander my boy? Hey, Tyler, come on the podcast, bro.
Hobson, you too. Oh, but can I also say...
Can we have the debate of the century with them in here? On my couch? In our cheap podcast setup? Because
they at one point, people thought they had a beef. They don't anymore. Hobson bashed on Tyler the Creator because that's what hip hop artists and rappers do.
Rappers.
I was gonna say rapist. That's what rappers do, just to Get some more not followers, but like attention.
That's what your boy Hobson does because he's weak. My boy.
No, how is he weak?
Bro, Tyler is
demented.
I'd pay you money that Tyler would not like me.
No, he wouldn't. he would call you so many things. Hobson would be like, "Hey man, you're like really cool."
I'd say screw off,
dude.
Hobson,
bro, he's so cool.
I probably would just never invite Tyler back over.
He'd be like, "Oh, speaking of Tyler, I have your CD in my car. You can grab it."
Ah, thanks, dude.
Yeah. But you know who was on the Grammy for Best Album?
Best Rap Album, Tyler the Creator. He was. Did you know that?
But Childish.
Up top, dude. We can agree Childish again. We know it's good.
Do you better than
No.
Hobson and Tyler?
No.
Combined?
No, I'm not giving him that. I think he's very good. There's like
he's amazing.
I do not consider whenever I want to listen to rap, I have like different people I go to. Mm-hmm. Like they're all equal in my mind. But
if okay, like I get what your point.
Like
if
Tyler
you're in a
Creator
mood,
scratches a certain itch for me. Like it's like this really. Some of his songs are soft. Like it's weird. His voice, like if I'm in the mood for it, I like love his voice.
He could be a stand-up comedian.
He's very fun.
Yeah.
I like him.
He has that voice.
No, he's funny. He had a TV show, like just a comedy TV show.
Yep.
It was. I watched it all. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I wish they didn't cancel it, but they did. But he has a new show now.
Charles Gambino's really funny too.
I like Atlanta.
Or Donald Glover. If you didn't, that's the same person.
I like Atlanta.
Yes, I love Atlanta.
Did you finish it?
No, because we got rid of. I finished season 1. I did.
Isn't there only one season?
It's gonna come back in March.
There's a long break. I feel.
Yeah.
I miss that show, and I'm definitely gonna watch it when it comes back on.
Yes, me too.
You can come watch it on my Hulu.
Whoa.
Come over, we'll have watch parties.
Yes. I got rid of Hulu, and just went full Netflix. And that's like the worst thing ever because like you can't even watch all the Star Wars. You can't watch. You can't watch Atlanta. You can only watch like the Netflix original series.
But there are some very good Netflix originals.
That's true.
Is it you or Brock that doesn't like Stranger Things?
I haven't watched Stranger Things.
You need to.
I don't like that one kid though. At one point.
Is it you? Cause I showed you. You said I saw this picture of him and it ruined
yeah, that was
me.
But me and Brock agreed on the same thing. Or you just...
You have to watch it, though. Like, it is one of my, like, top 3 things, like, top 3 shows. I don't even know what 2 and 3 are. It's, okay, Stranger Things, whenever it comes on, like, I just am so happy. Like, I can't explain it. It fills me with, like, pure joy when Stranger Things comes on. Like, I'm like, yay!
What would you rather have me watch? Would you rather have me watch Stranger Things or this Black Mirror thing? Black Mirror?
Black Mirror?
Yeah.
Black Murphy? Yeah, Stranger Things.
Do you like Black Mirror?
Watch them both. They're both good. You don't even have to watch all of Black Mirror. Just skip to season 4, episode 1. By far, I've only seen that episode. Well, no, I've watched more of them. But season 4, episode 1 is the best. Of like all of what I'm seeing, everybody talks about it. Everybody says it's the best. Everybody I've told to watch it who actually watched it loved it.
But what's it about?
Like the whole show, or
yeah, like what's the general like consensus of it?
You don't know you don't know how to use the word consensus.
I just couldn't say it.
No,
like this, like this.
The general consensus is like how everybody feels about it.
Oh, the synopsis of it.
I can't give you a synopsis, but you're gonna know why in a second. Have you ever watched Twilight Zone? The Twilight Zone?
Yes. Oh,
okay, I was about to say, even if you haven't watched it, I can explain it to you. You know the Twilight Zone, each episode's like its own thing.
Yeah, it's like all
That's
different.
Black Mirror. But imagine Black Mirror is like, it's the future.
Okay.
It's like, it's not quite dystopian. It's just kind of like, just kind of creepy stories about like what technology could become. I mean, it's pretty interesting.
That's cool.
I like it a lot. Which brings up something, Vince.
Mm-hmm.
You know how people say playing video games isn't like actually like socializing.
Well, apparently it is. We're getting more subscribers.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like online gaming. People are like, that's not socializing.
Yeah.
If we got VR to a point, like not like VR chat, but like the next level, where it was like you're actually in the game with these other people, and like you can see them and like you can reach out and touch them. Is that human interaction? Would you count that as human interaction? Because I count just talking to my friends on PlayStation as human interaction, but a lot of people are like, the older generation, especially not millennials, but like Gen Xers and
the baby boomers.
Yeah, they're like you need to go outside and socialize. But like, what if we got to a point where there was like no difference between the real world and like this
like
game
virtual
world?
reality?
Yeah.
Yes, I totally agree that.
Because it's like it's still interaction, and we honestly aren't that far from it.
No, not at all. I feel like texting is a form of social media. Like if you
it's like texting isn't, but it's like it definitely is. Like I am easily getting farther, and like this, I say relationship, but it's not like a romance relationship. But I'm easily getting like closer friends with this person through text message.
Like I'm talking to this girl, and I wouldn't dare ask her like what her favorite, like, or I would ask her what her favorite color is.
It's weird to ask some of these things that you ask over text in person.
Yes,
but over in text, it's like
you have a new confidence. Or like
it's not even a new confidence. It's like I'm trying to think of something. I can't think of a word, but it's like some things that if you said in like the real world, it would be like, dude, why are you asking me that?
Yeah.
But if it's like text, kind of removes like a layer, so all you can do is talk.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh my god, it's so hard to explain. Let me think. It removes. Okay, it removes that like physical layer of like you're there together, and makes it so instead of like looking at something that interests y'all and talking about that, it makes it just an interaction between these two people.
Yes. So
you get to know people better over text, and then it's like you want to hang out, and then you guys hang out, and it's like you're already past this point of like getting to know each other, and you can enjoy everything else a lot more.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's how texting should be. Like, if you want to start, if you met a new person,
do not
text
do your entire relationship through
text.
No, that is where you mess
that's
up.
horrible.
You need to. Yeah. There's a very fine line between like having a real relationship with somebody and just texting them.
Mm-hmm. Because like say like you're talking to this girl, like your first few dates shouldn't be you getting to know them. Like that's not what you're like. That should be time you're spending fun.
It's not about getting to know about like what they've done. It's about getting to know. Okay.
It's getting to know their personality, but like texting is to know like what they like what are their favorite things to do. So like when you get to your date, it's not gonna be awkward. You're not trying to like say, okay, like does she like this? Does she like that? You already have like
it takes away this uncomfortable barrier. So it kind of just like you're already friends basically.
Yes.
So you're like oh you like amusement parks. Let's go to Six Flags and let's go ride some rides.
And then you have more fun.
I know we'll both enjoy this.
Yes.
And we're already past the stage where we get to know each other so we can just talk about the experience we have here and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And then at that point, it's like texting doesn't become as important. It's still important, but for a different reason at that point.
Yes.
And I don't really know how to explain that different reason. Text speak. You know how like all of our English teachers are like, all these kids, they're writing LOLs on their papers. It's like, first of all, they're using shorthand for everything. It makes no sense. It's like, no.
But see, that's what you get taught like in college. You can write everything short.
No, but it's like for like papers, like, for their essay, they wrote everything. Oh, crap. I forget the word for it. What's it called whenever you shorten a word? Abbreviated.
Yes.
They're writing everything abbreviated. It's like, no, okay, I don't even text in abbreviated words.
Well, what's the...
Like,
I don't think that's not the word.
I will send a full word. Like, 90% of the time, it's a full word.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even send, like, LOL that much.
Yeah.
Like, I send it, like...
I don't laugh over text messages because like I find no.
I find no pleasure in this.
Yeah.
No, it's like I don't know a kid that like okay. The reason is back in late 2000s, early 90s, texting was on the little phones.
Yeah.
With like the buttons you had to press like 4 times
Like
to get the one letter.
Yeah.
It's like okay, that's an L. Okay, okay. Basically, it would take forever to type out loser. But with like the new phones we have, I basically just have a keyboard in my hand. I can type the word loser in like not even a second. It's just like loser.
Yep.
I'm done. And that's why I don't think we abbreviate when we write, because I think we've like okay, we've grown up. We like to say we did it. We like to say we were before all this technology. But if you think about it, we literally are at the perfect age to like be the first kids to get the technology and like know how to use it.
Like I'm glad I'm at the age I'm at for this time, because like think about like all the new things to come. Like people they said they can launch a man to Mars by like 2022 or something like that. I'll be 22 by then. like this okay, man's gonna be on Mars while I'm super young. That's cool. Like, and all these like new technologies, like the VR thing you're talking about, we're not far off from that, and I'm be old enough but yet young enough to enjoy it. And
like one thing, I was like 10, I was like 9 or 10 when the first iPhone came out.
2007.
So like
2007. It was 2007.
We were at the age where like the moment these new technologies came out, we were able to like use them properly.
Mm-hmm.
So like adults, like our parents and stuff, they got these phones at a much later age. We got these phones at like the perfect time, like right when we would be able to use them. Mm-hmm. So basically, we're gonna be able to. Let me think. Okay, we started out with the simplest version of this technology.
Yeah.
Which means that like basically we're gonna be able to improve with the technology.
Yeah.
Like we are very easily like, especially. Not even as much us, but taking it back a generation like millennials. Millennials are like the like generation that like if your technology appeals to them, it's gonna sell like amazingly. Yeah. And the reason for that is I think is that like we're millennials to us, we're like the technological generation. Mm-hmm. Generations. Like, we're the ones that are going to carry us into that next point. Like, right now, I kind of think we're in, like, the middle of two things. We're in the middle of not being very advanced to becoming, like, super advanced. Mm-hmm. And our generation and millennials are the like, group that's going to bridge that gap to the next, like...
Next level.
Yeah.
Tier 2.
Tier 2. Technology. Tier 2. iPhone. iPhone 20. You just get it planted
it'll
in your forehead.
It'll be an iPhone 2X.
He's thinking about it. They have all these like cool technologies. They're still like kind of clunky now, but they're like right on that border of being extremely convenient.
Yes.
And
I could slip it in my shirt pocket if I
wanted. Like okay, I was gonna say phones have gotten smaller, but this is very easily like the biggest phone I've ever owned.
Yeah.
It's the iPhone 7 Plus.
And I have the iPhone 8, and it's pretty small.
Oh god. So like I have a 7 Plus. Phones aren't getting smaller, but they're putting smaller stuff in them. Like I feel so stupid right now because I know these terms. Mm-hmm. Like they're putting. I'm just gonna use the term computer. They're putting higher. Okay, our phones. The technology that makes it how powerful it is getting smaller, but like the phones are getting bigger. So, I can't think of how I'm supposed to describe this. Basically, the advanced part of the phone that lets us do all this cool stuff is getting smaller. And eventually, it's going to be very, very small.
So you put more in it, so it's even a super phone.
Like that's what I'm talking about. Like, how long is it going to be until I don't need a phone to carry that little computer? How long is it going to be until I can, like, inject it in my eye?
See, that kind of scares me. I don't know if I really want that.
I'm all for the technological revolution, but Vince, it's good that we have varying opinions on this because that makes interesting conversation.
It's not the technical... It's not the revolution I'm scared about. I just don't want to put things in my body. I have a screw in my knee from my surgery. I don't want anything else.
See, that's a big thing
metal
with people,
in my body.
They don't want, like... Because if people say it's, like, a violation of privacy.
I don't
Because, like, that thing's going to, like, record everything you see. It's going to know where you are at all the time. But it's, like, you're kind of trading security for convenience. Like, you're trading, like, your personal information for, like, this cool technology.
But see...
And it's like, at what point are the companies going to, like, abuse that power? Because when that happens, there's going to be a huge shift in, like, everything.
We're going to go back to the dark ages. No internet, no Wi-Fi.
Everybody's like, well, we had all this cool stuff for a little bit, then it
collapsed. I believe if we keep going on pace by, like 2100, having no Wi-Fi won't be an issue. Wi-Fi will be everywhere.
It'll just be like
that will be.
At what point will internet just be a right, basically? Yeah. Like it's your right to have internet here. Because if you think about it, at a point they're going to add that.
Yeah.
Unless like companies take over, like it's a dystopian future. But I feel like we have good enough laws in place so that's not going to happen.
And good enough people, but yeah, they start sticking stuff in us, and then
it all collapses. Yeah. Honestly, though, how much longer do we have left on this planet? Like, we don't have much longer before a nuke goes off and our podcast is obsolete, Vince.
Yeah. That scares me. Like, I think about that some nights, and I'm like, I don't want no fat North Korea.
If I don't have at least 100 subs by the time I'm obliterated by a nuke, I failed. We are so very close to that actually happening, and it terrifies me.
I get scared. But see, nukes are avoidable.
They are, but people are idiots. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about if it's about to hit, like we have good enough technology to tell us where it's gonna hit and get out of that 20-mile radius zone.
I'm talking about the entirety of nukes.
Human.
The entirety of us. The fact that we build these massive weapons to kill each other and just destroy entire countries
is horrible.
It's stupid. And the fact,
why the hell don't we get
rid of them? Just
get rid of them, but why can't we just be freaking friends?
That's a very complex talk, and I really wish that was it was that easy.
Be my friend.
People aren't gonna listen.
It's like a freaking playground. You're at recess in 3rd grade, and because one kid has a bigger lollipop than you, or a bigger ball.
It's get over it, bro.
Yeah, come on, let's all.
But
I don't know.
Okay, somehow
I'm heated.
I don't know your political views, Vince, because we don't talk about them that much. Yeah. There's probably a reason for that, and what I'm about to say might end our friendship.
It might trigger me, bro.
Okay, but hopefully, in the political. Okay, hold on. I actually don't support either of the candidates that were in the end of the presidential election. And I honestly think we screwed ourselves.
With both of them?
Yes.
Or just the
by
one
making
chose?
those, because if you think about it, we're the ones that made those our last 2 choices.
Yeah.
How?
And you can't be pissed at another person for them choosing Trump or Hillary, because what you said, we chose them.
It's we screwed ourselves hard by just leaving. We either have bad or bad. It's there was no right choice there, because either we I'm trying to think. I don't know. There's no way to know what Hillary would have done if she got elected.
Yeah.
There's no way to know what this current nuclear situation would be like. Would it not be escalated as much? Who knows? But it's
what happened if Trump didn't have a Twitter?
So much could have changed. There were so many better options. I don't care if you're pro-abortion or anti-abortion. I don't care about any of your political beliefs. But we should have teamed up or something.
Yes.
We should have teamed up and been we should not put either of these people in a position. We should put the people who are actually know what they're talking about and care about helping us.
The only thing Trump, or not the only thing, but the main thing Trump is good at is business. And he's favoring business
he's treating the country as if it's a business, and all these other countries are rival businesses.
We're gonna go bankrupt at one point, and we're gonna get fired.
We already are, dude. We're in crazy debt. No, but think about it. Like,
I blame that on past presidents.
He's literally treating North Korea like it's a rival business, which that's all I think he sees the world as. But it's like, he's. One way I can think about it is, instead of nukes, he has a contract that can sue North Korea for all their money. And North Korea also has that same contract. But they're just at the tipping point where they may not sign it, but if they do, whoever signs it first is going to trigger the other person to sign it, and both the countries are going to get screwed.
And it's not like it's just North Korea and the U.S. who have nukes. There's other countries who have it, and it's just gonna be like the whole world's just gonna blow up, and it's crazy and stupid, and just get it through your mind that we don't have to hate each other. We can be like a family throughout the whole world. Just because we have differences doesn't mean you have to hate them.
Honestly, like,
that was deep.
Yeah, it is. This podcast went from like good-hearted fun to like the last like 15-20 minutes have been like this super political conversation. Honestly though, I think we've done a pretty good job of not like, because personally, I don't identify with a political party. I think doing that really limits you, and you instantly get judged by people for it.
Yes.
I don't lean more Democratic or more Republican. Like, I agree with ideals from both of them.
Yep. And I know, like, I'm president of our student council at school. And what I've learned from, like, being in that type of, like, political race type thing is that you shouldn't favor your beliefs. Do what you think is best. Do what you think everybody will like. Because the more people that you like, the more support you'll get. And then, like, in the end, it will build up and you'll have a higher percentage of being better and making the better decisions.
Everybody will be working together if we all like
teamed up. Like
the thing is, all these people are like, they're like, oh, I'm a Republican, I'm a Democrat. The moment you say you're a Republican,
you will get instant hate.
You instantly cut yourself off from like all these other people because they're gonna like start disassociating with you. Same thing happens if you say you're a Democrat. All these Republicans are gonna be like, oh, you like to, you idiot, you're trying to take our guns. It's like, not all Democrats think they're going to take away our guns.
Yes.
Not all Republicans are 100% for guns. Like, it's not 100%. Like, if someone says they're Republican, they don't instantly believe in every Republican belief. I mean, there are people like that, but that's not 100% of everybody. Same thing with Democrats. They're not all 100%.
That's like judging Christians. You're like, because you have some like very like strict to the Bible Christians, and you have more like let loose
boys.
Yeah. And you're like, well, these Christians had the whole, like, crusade and everything, and they don't like anybody else that's not Christian, so they'll go and kill them, or they're going to go and protest against abortion and everything, but yet, and I'm not saying Christians are for abortion at all, but I'm saying that there are a lot of, like, other people who judge Christians on some of the things they do, and they take the whole outlook of Christians and blame it on, and, like, see the Christian belief on those few people who do it, and like that's not them in an entirety.
Not all Christians are gonna be conservative Republicans. That's one way to put it.
Yeah,
like being okay.
Pretty sure
there
Obama
is like
was a Christian.
there is very much it is being in a political party is not one or the other. It is very much a spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could be leaning more Republican, or you could be leaning more Democratic, but I really doubt there's somebody that wholeheartedly... Okay, take that back. There's definitely someone that wholeheartedly believes in everything their party stands for.
Yes.
But there's probably a large percentage of the population that, like, identifies a certain party that doesn't necessarily agree with everything that their party does.
Like I would consider myself leaning more Republican. However, I agree with some... a lot of Democratic views. I believe that social welfare from the government is good, So that's leaning more Democratic. However, my Republican side to that feels that if you want to give people like food stamps and all that, they shouldn't be on that social welfare for the rest of their life. Like they should be going and getting a job and everything. And that's all I'm gonna say. But I'm saying like a lot of my views, like compare to both parties and come together. And I just feel like if that's what we do as like our nation, then we could just be better.
One thing that we really need is like a better system for getting these people jobs. Yes. Because like okay, we help them get their food and stuff, and like some of them are genuinely
like just needing it.
Yeah, like some of them, but so, you gotta think there's some of them that are honestly just like
lazy.
Yeah, but then a lot of them, it's like that's not even like the whole story. There's like, if you think about it, you think of like a crack addict. Okay, they're living in the street. Everybody's thinking they're a bum, but it's like. These people are legitimately, like, their brain is controlled by their addiction. Like, they can't like, get a job.
Help, yes.
Like, we need to, like, open up some facilities for these people instead of just locking them in jail. Like,
and the Republican side of, some Republican sides of that will be like, well, like, Republicans think social welfare should be, like, the people helping out other people, not the government. I'm pretty sure most Republicans, if not anybody in the world, are going on the streets, going to crack addicts saying, hey, come with me. I'll help you. Like, that doesn't happen. So I'm feeling that the more Democratic side should be like, hey, we'll put these systems in place and then we can help you out. We can all work together
to help these people get off the streets.
Like, it shouldn't be like Republicans and Democrats hate each other and like, are like it's kind of like racism.
It is.
Like, if you're a Democrat, I hate you because of what you are.
That's not us, though, Vince.
Yeah, that's not us. Like, we agree.
You're wearing... I forgot the colors. Is red Democratic?
Yeah. No, red's Republican, blue's Democratic.
Are you 100%? Okay.
Yeah,
then our shirts kind of align with our beliefs.
I'm wearing red. He's wearing blue.
I'm not a full-blown Democrat.
And I'm not a full-blown Republican. But you know what? There should be a party called the Good People Party.
Just the middle. Let's get a third party that's not a joke.
Yeah.
Let's get a third party that people are like...
And it has a cool logo, not no elephant or donkey.
Let's get an alligator.
Yeah. A lion, a tiger.
We chopped the competition.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Vince. I just thought back. This podcast...
went from people in the basement to generations to technology, now to our political beliefs and nukes and...
Hey, CNN. I'm linking you this. I'm linking you the timestamp for the real political part, and you guys got to publish this and be like, these two young lads have the most beautiful opinions
on politics and how this nation should be better.
Oh my God, that is gonna sound so bad if people actually, if that happens and they listen this far, they're gonna be like, wow, they just baited us hard. No, I very strongly agree with this last like political segment we've had. Mm-hmm. Like, start the third party. The Unsuitable TV party. Like if you agree with what we say here, just our shirts are gonna be orange.
Orange.
I'm
can you see that color?
I just with my glasses I can see orange.
Okay.
It's gonna be.
I don't want to be green.
Dude, green sucks. Nobody ever makes it with green. Forget blue.
No. What's the mixture of blue and purple? You need to be purple.
I can't see purple, bro. That's discriminating against me.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Just kidding, man. It's alright.
I didn't mean it.
High five. Man, Vince, I feel like we got far today. I feel like this is a good place to end it.
It is.
We had a good long conversation. I just want another high five from you.
Dude, this is good.
Music's playing right now. Everybody, we're doing a little jig. Woo! We're doing a little jig. Alright. See y'all next week!
See ya!